Family, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening wherever on a day. And welcome to the program Inside Salon today. Now the then and now media empire where they broadcast live on Facebook. Today, na Monday the 14th of December 2020. Me now na host and presenter Mohamed Kamara, commonly known as Supermed. Ladies and gentlemen, fellow Sierra Leoneans, please do not share the rerun election, the last hurrah. Now the program that's today. Today program na a calling program. I want to continue for share because today program na a calling program in relation to the just concluded elections. Now we country Sierra Leone will take place on Saturday, the 12th of December 2020. So please do not feel free for call and join in, share our comments, and views them in relation to the election itself, the conduct of the election, the result of the election. Now I want to remember this. The election, it not only happen at Freetown. We get election will happen when a parliamentary election will take place in Abo as well. We get other council election at Moyamba, na Kawine district election and take place around the country. But obviously, the most popular one, the most fight out one, the most one we get everybody focused in them, now the rerun after rerun na constituency 110. Because that election, they the third term this where they all am day, and we don't see the result don't come out. So I want to come in, join me, and want to share our views them. Because it's very, very important. Let we talk about this here. Let we know what's go right, what's not go right, what's we need for improve on going forward. Again, like where they say, ladies and gentlemen, fellow Sierra Leoneans, please, allow we continue for share. Allow we continue for share because this is a very interesting program. As we know, during this particular rerun after rerun election, Sunday yesterday, we'll get plenty results away come out. And one of the prominent results where I want to talk about for this program today, where somebody published, that person and no other lesser person than the Deputy Minister of Internal Affairs himself, Mr. Lawrence Lahai Lima. He published his own results. He even put it on a Facebook page. Exactly so they show that the result right now where it published. Look at that ending on my screen. So right now that they see him, where say SLPP is in a comfortable lead by 149 votes in constituency 110. However, the competent authority to announce the election results is NEC. So it says SLPP be there lead by over 149 votes. This man, now the Deputy Minister of Internal Affairs, say very important, make we take into consideration what's in the talk. Because people yesterday, all man be torment, all man they paste their own results. We know say social media, people can get plenty opinion in the social media. So we know say we expect that. But we not expect that from somebody where they're in authority, where they're in governance, where people they look forward to or look up to. Because what you do as the Minister of Interior, now then response and responsibility for look after peace and security within the states. So for let you put something where very misleading, very misleading and confusing. It's really unfortunate. But ladies and gentlemen, me no want to be the arbiter of all them here today. I want to join me anytime. Don't share our views and comments in relation to this just concluded election. The number again, now 0 plus 44 if they call outside the UK. Now +44 79 513 77568. I repeat the number again. Now +44 79 513 77568. So please, now feel free for share. Now feel free for call. Don't join. Don't say give our own opinion. Because don't forget to this now we own civic duty for vote by election and for expect say what to vote na income out. And I believe I want to join many other people who say they commend NEC so far that they conduct the election, they allow the election to take place quietly, although the turnout was very low, but people are able to go vote. Then when the time done, then count the vote, tally them. And there was a provisional result already, although they say wait till Monday for announce them after all the checks we get for make. So all that one day, if you not get any opinion in relation to him, if you not get any opinion to what Lawrence Lima post, and so many other people will post something then. If you not get any opinion, not feel free for call and share on a comment and opinion on this platform here. So you know all welcome. And you know say this na platform for all Sierra Leoneans. In fact, I don't get comments and opinion already in the social media. What about the one Sylvia Blyden posted? Yes, exactly. If you get any comment about the one where Sylvia Blyden post, you self call and share your views and you comment. What do you think? What to make a highlight the one where the minister says a post, because the minister there in a position of authority. People that expect say where he says something a policy statements. Very important for what he talk, let me say what he talk now something when are the facts. And not find again statements were not true. Because the statement when he post was like, they don't tell any result, and that was factual. He post them, and people then later on find out, say, no, this statement not to the fact. Obviously, today, NEC don't announce the results. We see what the NEC say. And he even Taledi votes them as how they happen. And they show now the screen right now, Taledi votes them, how they happen. This is no less a person other than the Deputy Minister of Internal Affairs. When Mr. Lawrence Lima, na INSESF do this tally, na INSESF post this wire. So many people have been confused. Now this minute here for highlights. You see where I put the total underneath. You see, with the members say, we're in a position of authority, then a position of trust, where people look forward to you, what they say, it's very important. This now the candidates, and the post what I want to see. This now the SLPP candidates, this now they just concluded recall election at constituency 110. Madam Josephine Jackson. Now in this, we already don't see what this lady we don't say at some point. We are believe say the people in Sinap say we not go encourage and kind of this lady we don't allege once and say even the former president take youth them when I talk they load and lorry, it put stone there and go stone them, and people them shocked say the former president he go low and no go that low. The lady, this particular lady, Madam Josephine Jackson, not be ever produce any evidence for back that statement thing. Never. Then obviously you see the video again about that bobo way inside your house. Then beat and incessant be there. The videos are all over the place. So all of these things, una can call and share on a comment and on a views. What you think? The program now for all this platform now for all Sierra Leoneans. If you don't want to call in name, you don't need for calling name, you can remain anonymous. Just call and share your views and opinion. Like we are see plenty people they do, they share their views and opinion right down at the chat room. But when I call, let everybody go here, you know, loud and clear. Because it's very important for me, we as Sierra Leoneans able to discuss them here so amicably, not to for bring calm and division among we at all. This now the civic duty of the people na constituency 110 when they don't disenfranchise them for so long. Now they don't go out, finally they don't go vote. The turnout was very low. But they don't go vote. Result don't come out. We don't declare Madam Khadija Davis for the APC party as the duly elected passive member of parliament for constituency 110. And we see the other election back way up in Abo when are the SLPP candidates now in Windy. Now that on election, the constituency, I think 078. Then carrying a district now a council election at the APC candidates in Windy. Moyamba council election as well, now the SLPP candidates windy. Again, we also look at people when they support NGC. Where the NGC people may say can't talk because we see now carrying a district, NGC get 21% of the votes. And Nabo, by the other council election, they get 10% of the votes to in contest. So at the NGC party, they see themselves say that they make progress, the floor open. We now call and talk, give you our own opinion. We at this platform are very objective. Everybody get right for giving your own opinion. Get right for giving your own comments. As far as we learn for respect one another. Very, very important. So please feel free for call and share our comments and views them in relation to what's not happen. You just concluded election. Some people then say, yes, NEC conduct the election and everybody will watch this particular election. Now small plan, one small constituency. Why make it take them many hours before they come and declare the results? These are all questions people they ask. And people them they ask again, like that thing will be flagged on our ask what tell now. The post where the deputy minister make where declare that SLPP don't win. Say confusing, it destabilizing, it's not correct at all. Because even encourage other SLPP supporters them for men and grab men and celebrate. So what's on our views in relation to all them comments and obviously Sylvia Blythe says post your own post. And we see the first lady, we see the music where apologies now, where they are now we don't become a very popular hit song right now in Sierra Leone. So, ladies and gentlemen, please feel free for sharing our views and comments them. The election don't result don't come out. Waiting on a take by this really hotly contested election where people them talk all kinds talk, do all kinds of things. Yes, thank you very much. Look like say I don't get the first caller. Hello, caller.
Hello.
Yes, hello, caller. Please tell me what's your name and who side they call from, please.
Yeah, me and Daddy Dow, Daddy call from London.
Okay, Daddy Dow, what's your opinion? What's your views by the election when just don't pass? What's you take? What's happen?
Well, definitely. First of all, we need to congratulate the people of Constituency 110. That's the first thing. You have to congratulate them people there of Constituency 110. This thumbs up, and then get the bravo, the people there. We get flag one in our salon, especially we.
Oh, sorry, Mr. Bangalo, we kind of struggle to get you line. Hold on. Yes, hello, go again, please.
Right, you get me?
Yeah, they get you now loud and clear.
Okay, well, they get me loud and clear. This is Gary. Right. Waiting at the try for talk is, if you talk about, say, people in the talk, say, NEC don't do very well and all that kind of stuff. NEC not deserve anything here. That's not a job that one day. For come and tell me who that win. That's a job. We're not congratulate them for that. For the fact that they don't delay for count a by-election, just a by-election, then delay for count that by-election. Come on, what's going on? A by-election in one constituency, you delay for count and announce the result. You don't deserve any praise. Now the people that deserve praise. What were you waiting for? There are underlying questions that we need to ask. And I tell everybody, the diasporans, if they go for the diasporans, not for the home base. Diasporans, then we stand up to what we know. We don't kind of then come here for learn a lot of things. If things are not going right, even if you party they do fuck time. If they put it another party, they may put it in honorably, put your hand up, say yes, because I say the truth. One by election, and this is the third time the same person they win. In fact, this the party we lost, JJ, or I don't know how to call him, Jojo, or whatever. He's not even supposed to be there for now, for context. They don't put a new person because Jojo, they wait for the ICC for both testify when they sponsor somebody, when he makes claims and say, this minister be there in post, PP be there in post, IT be there in post. They will want to kill somebody in that post day. They will still put this person as somebody for go contest for my election. Right? Enough for even contest for that one day. The people of constituency 110 deserve applause 100% or more than 100%. Because they also say, would that elect for Mexico be? Then your representatives now, the parliament, they still they are up now. They prove them to we. Next, now come to the con. When I say how many people voted? How many? When they come, you they come now, would they come something, and then a million, would they come one day or less than a day? What was the delay for? Why? Right?
Okay, Mr. Bangali, for just play the devil's advocate, Neko say maybe they may need for do checks and balances, make sure say everything they in place, they don't make no mistake, like make them delay. Yeah, hello, Mr. Dawood, you get me? Hello, Mr. Dawood. Okay, I think we don't lost Mr. Dawood for the time being. We don't lost Mr. Dawood for the time being, but like we are saying no more. Like we are saying no more. The floor open for we all, for we give comments and we views them. This time, Mr. Dawood, your own comments. If he say, Nek not deserve praise, because Nalen job they do. And absolutely that is true, because Nalen job they do. In give the praise to the people, na constituency 110. Waiting up, Tiganga one for make sure say them votes, then them voices, them vote count. So yes, I believe say definitely most of people agree say yes. We forgive the praise to the people that constituency 110 because it wasn't an easy task because they have for both treat them, not to one not to two them, treat them. Some people for long lose hope and give up, say, well, me, I don't turn any vote again. But yet still some of them some up the courage and vote and make sure say them voice them, the country again and voice them. So yes, definitely we agree with the last caller with that particular assumption there. But he also say the candidates where SLPP puts get issues. That one day we're not going to confirm them now, yeah. But obviously, now the debate floor open for them all will come and give their own views and comments in relation to that. But like we are saying again, the election done. Saturday them votes. Result don't come out. They don't call who that win, who that not win. We don't see all the results where they come out. We see people, key personalities them were involved by this electioneering process. From the first lady, the president, so many other key personalities them from the main opposition, APC party. How they conduct themselves, all of that is up for discussion. How NEC conduct the security forces and conduct everything, all of that is up for discussion. Then how go make sure say if we get any lapses going forward, we're able to improve them. All of that is up for discussion. So ladies and gentlemen, fellow Sierra Leoneans, please feel free for call and share on our views them. The number again are +44 79 513 77568. +44 79 513 77568. The phone line is open. Why you give una comment on our views? What's on our take? What's on our take? But this hotly contested election. So people say this is a barometer for 2023. So what's on our take? I want to let come up and give you your own opinion. Let the people hear. People when they listen and watch this program worldwide. We get people as far as Australia, United States, Africa, Europe, where they watch this program on live. Many are waiting at the take of Sierra Leoneans.
Yes, sir. Hello, Mr. Moderator. I wonder whether I can partake by the program for at least 2-3 minutes.
You're definitely welcome. Okay, I get a call and yes, so if you just hold on a second, let's just conclude.
Yeah, sure.
Mr. Dawood, you are back. Hello?
Yes, I think I lost you somewhere around or some, I don't know.
Okay, then will I just give you a minute or two? Let you go conclude. Because I be say, next say, you say what to make next delay. I play the devil's advocate, say, next say, then get for make sure say then check, put everything in place, make sure say all the dots and day before then release the results that it make then delay. So what I respond to that?
Oh yeah, that's fine. Next for come on and say, yeah, we need to check everything, for make everything be in place. That's very fine. But in a reasonable time, how long does next need to take to actually cross-check everything and make everything fine? Does that take 24 hours? I don't think so. Personally, I don't think so. In a reasonable way. I mean, I want to make you note me watch them. In a very reasonable way. I don't think they can take them 24 hours for cross-check. Just one constituency by election result. So now we assume, say, when we come back to 2023, when you look at how many thousands of or hundreds of areas for cross-check. How long you go for this next? Now 1 year? Do we need to start telling them what they're supposed to be doing when they are getting paid for this?
Obviously, a good observation, but that a good observation. I believe say subsequent viewers them and callers them go give it their own take as well. We then particular question we don't raise because where the general election for come, we get over about 132 constituencies that the one whole country.
Exactly.
How long that will take?
Exactly.
So
but then again, let us not forget. Can we just tell our ministers, deputy ministers, right? Our people in governance to stay away from elections. To stay away. When I mean stay away, if this is not your constituency, even if it's your constituency, go and vote and go back home. It's the same method that applies to every citizen. Vote and go home. If you're a minister, vote and go home. Ordinary person, vote and go home. Don't start flying around the route. Go around and try for no where they go on. Not to you, not to your ministry where careful supervise.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Dawood. And you don't raise a very, very critical point. I believe we will discuss some subsequently with other callers them and plenty contributors. I guess somebody already where they can contribute, where they stand by. So we all and they thank you very much once more again. And with the phone line open like what is for subsequent callers and then come challenge that point where he makes. So because very, very crucial and important points. Say yes, we all are citizens, the law apply to all man. It no matter if you're a minister or not, when you don't come vote, now for vote and go back. Not to go begin to nab the parallel with security and not correct at all. But definitely want to tell you again, thank you plenty for your contribution. And God bless you, my brother. Thank you. Yes, hello, ladies and gentlemen. We're back. We don't another caller say. It don't raise some serious points then. Where I believe say me guess on I see right now say we can't talk about small. You know, ladies and gentlemen, I want to introduce to now the CEO and founder of this particular platform, Mr. Prince Emil Kroma. Mr. Prince Emil Kroma, what's a young take for this particular issue here? So where all they talk about here, so this election business, how they conduct them, whether they involve, tell the results come also. People will contribute one way or the other, positively or negatively. Whether you give your short contribution in relation to that, please.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much, and warm greetings to viewers and listeners. Congratulations, Mr. Supermed. I mean, you're hosting a very powerful program and very relevant. I agree with the previous caller on many fronts, on many fronts. There has to be serious concern in terms of the tabulation of votes, generally the counting of votes for 18,000 people. Like you say, per 132 constituencies all over the place. You only get one little one, of course, not the biggest one, not the country, I mean, the city, Hamilton, and then it takes this long, which can create, your perception then for beginning think in different directions. And then people in the way they think as such, you get for blame or put the blame on the authority then. But like you say, there were many constraints, and some of them constraints there are, I can understand, like they put guidelines together for the elections itself in terms of the COVID-19, NACOVIC or NACOVAC, whatever way they call them, you get for make sure say you be in line with waiting and guidelines are. So there were many constraints, but every election getting your own constraints. So we can try for put this one behind we, but definitely this now a watershed moment now we history. With nascent democracy has been tested many times, and particularly constituency 110. What I find really abhorrent that are not able for always keep on this particular elections is the candidate. It's the candidate. I mean, if we can't say, we can't talk then we are not ready, for take this country forward. The last caller absolutely mentioned something where I absolutely agree with them, which is the choice of candidate of the leading party. We all know what happens, something we not can repeat these things. But international eyes, then they on we with international friends and etc. The party, the leading party and candidate, I mean, that choice is not, it didn't go down well with the Sierra Leonean people, and you can understand the verdict. This woman stand for waiting the last caller described, and I find this really despicable. That this party, this great party, the Sierra Leone People's Party, cannot find a candidate befitting the name the SLPP, if you know what I mean. I mean, she was found, allegedly torturing in real time. But again, I just want to mention that because every time I talk, even leading up to this election, I have been talking about this all the time because this is about the soul of the country. This is about a nascent democracy. We always did on that threat.
Mr. Kroma, I want to only small bar because I want to let you zoom past something where the last caller talk in relation to people that when a minister, they're more in governance. Where anytime we get election, now they tell they get babala security behind them, they go polling center to polling center when they're not supposed to do that. Because if you're not polling agent or representative of your party, they don't highlight you say they represent your party. But you know mean say because you're a minister, when they say elections, some say they go take all the security, they go around from place to place. I want to you go more for that particular issue, the way the caller be highlight earlier on.
Absolutely. There are many things where, like I've been say earlier on, with we democracy, where there are so many contradictions, my brother. So many things are wrong. And because of the nature of our politics at the point where it don't arrive. And if we cannot disengage from this point where we don't arrive, so it's going to look really, really bad for the country. And when we talk, this is what we talk about, especially on this platform. It's about the country. This man are taxpayer, they pay up. The security forces, they tax and they pay them. And apart from that, you've got rules. You've got rules of engagement around these places. But a minister feels say is they above the rule, so he can just walk in there with security forces and nobody no go stop him. Because obviously, he get this power about him, where he can make it just bulldozing, where go na a center where you're not supposed for day. And these are all tactics of intimidation where can make people suspect that the system is not working for them. And without saying too much on this, all of these things should be learning lessons. So very good question where you ask. These are supposed to form part of the learning lessons. Because we do have to take the call from here and say, waiting and waiting go wrong. Because now so people in the land, you evaluate, you do your appraisal, you try to understand even between the winners and losers. And to win, somebody has to lose and the other way around. Yes, when you lose, you are bruised. But this is the situation. So we as a nation supposed to pick up the pieces now and move forward.
And in that particular junction, Mr. Koma, I just want to highlight on that thing where I be talk about where I begin this particular program here, which is the tweets and the Facebook message where the Deputy Minister of Interior post, because you know elections are tense moments. People then get all kind thinking in terms of the election. You feel say in a good responsibility for the minister himself. Look at the message, then highlight so he say SLPP is in a comfortable lead. So many people, and even SLPP supporters, they jubilate. Because they take as a this that the minister says a talker. You know, we can't talk something that just like now any post no more, they send message like that no more. I'll be very, very worried when this statement come out from the minister. We're responsible for the interior. And the interior for make sure say everything is peaceful and quiet in the country. If they begin and send message that are very, very misleading, we now don't know the results. What is said not to true? What are you take in relation to that going forward? If there's something this way, then for people like that, they for desist from doing completely.
Of course, there's no if and but about this. This is misleading. This is reckless for a man with responsibility. This is irresponsible. You can't call him, any other way. This is just the fact. Because this is misleading. This has got a propensity for create chaos. And so he tried to create chaos this morning. I don't think say it be intentional, but the idea that you minister with all that responsibility there, and imagine not to just any other minister, this is not the minister where they deputize or responsible for state security. Now, in the deputy minister. Now, in they go pull such irresponsible statement pertaining to an election, we're already tense, very tense. Where even by yesterday, by now, some of we people and we compatriots and they talk in different languages, threatening remarks that the country go erupt and what have you. That how you minister will bear that kind of responsibility there, go release such an irresponsible statement. But maybe not be a mistake on the part of the minister. But if not be a mistake on the part of the minister, then the minister, if he get any scintilla of conscience, he go issue an apology for this one. And therefore compel them for issue an apology because this is just plain wrong. You cannot do this and take the Sierra Leonean people for granted. You see, many times they've been doing this. But let's focus again on constituency 110. This is a verdict, here by the people. That's why the people need to celebrate. We know say that APC na in Winam, but it's a verdict for the people, by the people, for a nascent democracy. We know what's on the happen in our constituency 110. I think this is the third rerun of one constituency. There was another I saw not too long ago in which a holy place I will characterize them as, where people march into the outside the people and they go exercise the right inside democracy as enshrined inside the constitution. When I protect we all, I cover we all. People get the audacity in live broad daylight with their ID cards, with names and faces that we know, and destroy ballot place, destroy the people's rights. And up to this day, as we speak, no action has been taken against such people. So if the government has got anything for convince the people, these are the kind of actions they're supposed to take where they are so obviously negative and people are watching. Stop taking the Sierra Leonean people for granted. Stop. Because like we say, constituency 110, you threw all your weight behind it. It was a good run for money. And the contest been kind of exciting. And me personally been like that, like the First Lady turning up. I had no problems with the First Lady turning up and dancing. It's campaign time. And when you go for campaign, you can pull your strong guns, you know, yeah, where you feel they can help you for a while voters then to your side. So I been like the contest, the spirit of the contest, but then the delay, the subsequent delay after all waiting now happened at 110. But we should learn now for put this BNW, like I say, pick up the pieces, study, you know, how constituency 110 don't go this way, how now a test to a nascent democracy, and how such things should never happen again. And by so doing, government in itself need for begin for take actions against people that way obviously they break the law in plain sight of the public.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Prince Emil Nkrumah. And I mean, your contribution, I mean, it just, you know, more than needed at this junction in time, because I want even play the music because I want to go more together, but you don't already go more small now in relation to the First Lady, because we see say come under criticism. Now the music there, so when I say we're there now with this, let people let family here for 1 second or 2 seconds again.
She obviously will come under criticism, Mr. Superman, because obviously this is a contest between two sides. So anyway, do you pause the music small 1 minute because I need for left.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Prince Emil Nkrumah. Now the music that one day.
Yes, I'm about for left you. And Fambule, I just want to tell you, say, this is not 2 for 1 now with the give today. I get a program 9 o'clock on this same platform. So not touch the dialogue. 9 o'clock, we get this large president. And when I go see the question, when I will be not see the flyer. Has the hunter become the hunted? The case of Umaru Fofana, are you with him or are you against him? And the question, why? 9 p.m. tonight, which is about an hour and 30 minutes or so away. Please tune in and make sure say you share them. So we all go can talk about this Umaru Fofana in issue. If you're there against him, why? If you're there for him, why? And waiting at the issue there. And remember, some of the organizing committee people of the protest, we're going to BBC, Umaru Fofana employer them. They also go deep on this platform tonight. So thank you very much, Fambulem. Mr. Superman, more question about for Living, sir?
Okay, thank you very much. You know, I mean, your contribution has been salient. Thank you very much. And again, Fambulem, 9 o'clock. This man get for come back with that very, very important program day. So please, una stay tuned for that particular point. It's going to be very, very interesting. Yes, thank you very much, Mr. Prince Emil Nkrumah. Like I said earlier on, we still urge people then for men and call, men and share their opinion and their views in relation to waiting don't happen. The election we just don't conclude. We don't get to be callers, we contributors them, Mr. Prince Emil Nkrumah, and we also don't get to be first caller will be called raise some critical issues then in relation to the election of our country. You know, with democracy don't come on far. We remember the days during the late Ahmed Tidiane Kaba in term, President Ahmed Tidiane Kaba, may his soul rest in peace. You know, how people then protest, how people then die for this democracy. Say, we get a change of government. Former President Ernest Bai Koroma. Say, we don't can also to current President Julius Maada Bio. So we expect for now we grow.
The camera is off. We're going to finish at 8.
We expect for now we grow. We expect for things become much better now in country. So all the small here how they talk so. Now we want civic rights and responsibility for make sure so we contribute positively. The social media has become a platform. We now use them wisely for raise the issue. They now discuss the issue there amicably as peace-loving Sierra Leoneans them and see how best we're able to amend the issue there. Men not going to go all the time. You know, people say first food ain't food, but second food not a food. We don't learn from what's happening in our country. We need for land because it's very important. That election will take place. The tension, because not only contested election, because the way my last speaker say, this election not happen during 2018. 2018, the same election will bring President Biona power. Now that same election, that same candidates they win. But in your name, they cancel and say, may go rerun them back. Then go rerun them. We see what's happening. Where people they come in public, including the minister, then go like polling center, damage all the ballot material. Despite the campaign, the resources where people they spend, all that go buff. And they not face no consequences whatsoever. That's not for the happen in our country. This is the 21st century. We need for identity in there. We see a young man when in church on the video, then they glaringly, openly, nothing's happened. You know, that the same recon election can happen so. And the people are courageous enough. We see even the turnout is low. But people are courageous enough to go out and vote. Not to be easy thing. Because the history, waiting don't pass that consequences, and not be easy for the people. So, ladies and gentlemen, the line's still open. Let me repeat the number again. Now, +44 79 513 77568. +44 79 513 77568. Una feel free for call and make una contribution. Let we see Alonians and get it right. For give opinion openly. This shouldn't be this now. We rights as citizens now that country there. We get rights of free speech. We live in a democratic state. Government for facilitate that, make that happen. Make we give opinion them as how we see things to the best of our ability. As far as the opinion in there, not go against somebody in security and safety. It's very important. The issues them will happen by this by-election. Very, very important issues them. We don't highlight already. Somebody raised the fact, say, okay, Sylvia Blyden says, give a comment in relation to the election. But Sylvia Blyden giving a comment as a representative of empathy, we're going to represent and make sure, say, it audits the tally system. Say, well, now this we don't get to, now this we don't win. Because the tally, after the vote, we all know so when they don't vote down, when they close the vote, then begin count. Then count in front of all the parties and representative with the observers then. And the only issue we'll get there, where some of even the civil society highlight time is that current minister then go there when they're not supposed for there. With security forces them, we're not supposed for there. Then try for tell them they resist just because they say then I minister them. This should not be happening. Because the Kwedi Board be say earlier on, 2023, we get up to 132 constituencies in the country. So not only one or two the election will take place. So plenty say election therefore take place. We don't know if NEC get the resources, the manpower enough for make sure say them audit and manage all the side them thoroughly. So that problem not go happen there. We don't know, I will not feel so. So they expect we as Sierra Leoneans them and the people in governance for many able to behave in a manner will be fit in position. Many safeguard and protect the electionary process. Okay, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I get another caller. Hello, caller. If you tell me your name and who side they call from, please.
Yeah, this is Khalid Kamara calling from the UK.
Yes, Mr. Khalid Kamara calling from the UK. What did you want to take apart in relation to this election where the result don't come out today? The rally and conductor and people who were involved and the outcome. What did you want to take?
Well, first and foremost, like everybody were very empathetic in situations. The foremost, congrats the lady herself, Nana Kadi Davis, because the humiliation there, if not anybody with a strong in mind, the situation that I could just give up. But she did extremely well psychologically. They tried to defeat her, tried to get a problem. But it's a shame that country, the democracy, 91 disqualifies you. You know, everything about that country now, we say something, they mob you. And that's this situation, just don't push the people that don't say, whatever somebody tries to do, just believe in yourself. So the people of Constituency 110, A lot of malpractices then go on, and I certainly believe with all the malpractices that will go on, this percentage of APC, each SNPP would have been triple or 4 times. I think not being the malpractices the way go on within their own side, spend money. So in a sense, the elections, APC, we therefore give them we therefore really acknowledge them as a party to reckon with. My party will very unified. My party will really the people that believe in the way they don't do in the past. So in a sense, they're ready for pay them. So now a very good move this, and we really appreciate Kadi Davis for standing so strong. And to all the party stakeholders, even you, we feel say, to anybody in the APC, I want to make you believe say, yes, indeed, today you don't show yourself say, you're not somebody in the APC, and just don't see don't do so. So Superman are really happy when they bring this thing to the people that they don't understand that country today. We need ourselves, and we all love it for come together and encourage people them. Let them engage in politics, because democracy don't agree. Let the people are with the off from we. So thank you very much. The elections was perfectly done. Though the hiccups that did there, we achieved Kadi Davis emerged as victorious somebody through the resilience region. So that's
okay, Mr. Kamara, before you go,
Kadi Davis and the people that are 110, thank you so much.
okay, before you go, I just want to ask you one thing no more, because according to the election observers then at the place there, they say minister go there, where they tell for say not supposed for there who say day, but he still persists to go to security them day. So but the time for talk say then kind habits they are so not good at all for we country in peace and security. What are you taking in relation to that?
Mr. A has just not time for talk show. The essence of all what they do to let the international body give up into Sierra Leone activity, the democratic activity. So at the end of the day, we will end up now democracy will go in vain. Then they come to the way and want them. Fortunately, the world of today and the resilience of the people of the country, that's not going to happen. That minister will do this, like a disgrace to him, to mankind. To modern world, like a disgrace, because those videos are outside there. After politics, he want get an image of character we will portray in the world. But there he is today with videos and evidences of all which they do so. So it's up to them. They are the way they into the activities. That we just God will continue to expose them for the benefits of all Sierra Leoneans. So in a sense, the minister will do this havoc. He feels that this day nothing gets up. But God knows the other days. And what it will be, there he is. Not pregnant the future with bad picking. Now, Indian people do so right now. They don't even care what the future holds. So, in a sense, they just call on all Sierra Leoneans, new SNPP, NDC, wherever party they support, put Salon at heart and think integrity. Salon matters most. So, that's not the time for talk, brother. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Kali. Thank you very much for your contribution. God bless you. That's another caller, Mr. Khalid K from the United Kingdom. Instead of your own perspective, because the line open. We want people from NGC. Are there people from NGC? Because NGC not be take part by that 110 election there, but we see them take part in Karine and then take part back in a Bo. Karine and gets 21% there, where SLPP get 32%. And we see them get they take part na Bo na one party the council election where they go over 10%. So waiting on a take, waiting they go on with the NGC party. Are they a formidable third force? Waiting on a see una NGC supporter them in relation to the politicking and the electioneering in the country. Waiting on a confidence by the process. Una come up and give our own opinion and views. Any as well, forget anybody when a SLPP somebody there out there when a supporter we want give your own views. The platform is welcome. Una come up and give our views because we all are Sierra Leoneans then. We all get forget this in we say, for able to discuss the issue there amicably, like we are repeat, and make sure so we get solution them for solve them problem there among we safe. Now we all then as Sierra Leone, we get for look after Sierra Leone. Now we get for put mechanism in place for let's move forward. And one of the key thing attributes for any country, now any country, a democratic country, now for many able all peaceful and successful election. Where people then go get confidence in that particular electionary process day. Very important. Where people go get process for now. Because not of all election, but let people get confidence in the electionary process. So please feel free, if you want to get any comments, any views, feel free for call. The number again is +44 79 513 77568. But now I go look at the platform, now I look what some people and say and comments and I go read out aloud. Somebody say, Anne-Marie said, a day shall declare the rest of the day very soon. Dalandaba said, thank you very much, my brother. Okay. Say, SLPP are gradually declaring democracy a taboo. Somebody said, I said, thanks, Mr. Kalam, for SLPP. 9 o'clock London time. Okay, you have okay that time for the next program. Yes, definitely. If I don't have comments and everything, it's also welcome. When I bring them, when I share our comments and views them with me, we'll read them out aloud. But go more than happy for getting another go call. Now share our comments and views to everybody. Like we get people that watch this program right now from Australia, from the United States, from Africa, from Europe, everywhere. And it's good for we Sierra Leoneans where we are able come together and discuss the issue there so amicably and agree for disagree peacefully. Try for see who get shortfall and try for amending shortfall and they put mechanism in place where we go get confidence by electionary process. Because democracy go only survive and succeed, and we continue to move forward if they get a successful electionary process. The politician then go believe we and trust we only if they know say election they happen in that country they free and fairly. So the people then go get rights for make the decision. Not a political party, not a politician forget the rights. Now the people then forget the rights. So all of these issues are very, very important. Ladies and gentlemen, I make it fine for now we discuss them. Very, very important. And I want to on back say this platform, the Daily Now Media Empire, soon it can become 3 years old. So they get an anniversary broadcast. We will get big personalities then. We'll get the likes of Dr. Tonya Musa, one of the director of media operations or communication apparatus at the universities of Sierra Leone. We also will get people like the SLAG president and so many other personalities, when outstanding speakers then, we go join with that particular day for that special broadcast day for celebrate the 3-year anniversary of this platform. And the topic that day they go be social media a revolution. Because social media, ladies and gentlemen, if we use them well, it go benefit we. And at the urge and call on we all Sierra Leoneans, let we use social media well for the benefit of we all in that country, the benefit of we country. Because social media, boku way in the way they help the economy of the country. Boku way in the way they help communication of the country. Boku way in the way they bring come information them, like what do they do so? We all they far from thousands of miles away, we'll be able to communicate and talk about issues them. So social media don't give you the platform. It don't up to we now what do we do with them. So that day, the 19th of December, una watch out the flight, they don't go out today. Una keep that date in check. The program will begin 6 p.m. British time. Una keep that day in check because we get outstanding speaker then. We can dissect that topic there. Social media a revolution. Please, una watch out for that date today. The 19th of December, 6 p.m. British time. Then obviously after this program, on this same platform, 9 p.m. Another program they can have when the CEO and founder says they host that program there, where they can talk about the recent protest against Umaru Fofana, the people where they against or the people where they in favor. I wanna see them in all different perspectives. And in fact, the president of SLAG, when at the monkey says they go then at the program. So please, wanna stay tuned for that program as well. Like why they say so about this particular program, we're very, very happy today that plenty Sierra Leoneans them. Yes, Mr. Fox, the number now 079 513 77568. The number again If they call from the United Kingdom, now 079 513 77568. But if they call outside the United Kingdom, now +44 79 513 77568. And about the election, we just conclude now with country. Very important that we talk about them. Because what's in now be a hotly contested election. Where we see plenty things in there, what we appreciate. But at the same time, we see plenty things in there, what we not like at all. We as Sierra Leoneans them. What we hope and we say they not go happen next time. The fact that a minister go there where not supposed for there, it no matter if you know who's kind minister. The law don't say now certain people they for go there. People they go vote and come out there. People don't observers them. People they run the election day. The representative them of the party them. Now they supposed for there. You know me say because me a minister, I get power. I say oh me a minister, I take me security, I just go no more. No, that is wrong. Because you the minister. You don't under the same law as any other Sierra Leonean. You know they're above the law at all. And going forward, an NTR so we need for set example pa. We need for set example pa then. So that all man of the country will not say, well, Lord, the law there for a purpose. The law and the electionary process now for make sure say the election go on freely and fairly and smoothly. For the fact that a minister they go with insecurity them. That's a threatening move, not an intimidating move, is not correct at all. So they expect much better from people in authority who they give job them like that one day when we the taxpayer they pay for make the maintaining job them day. So the least way we they expect from them now for make them behave in a way where befits the office. We don't want to make them behave anyway beneath the office. Yes, I think so I get another caller. Yes, hello, caller.
Yeah, this is Lawrence Fox of Hello.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Lawrence Fox. What did you take by this election where just don't conclude so where you know be hotly contested election? You had and conduct them and always way past this so tell the results come. What did you take?
The things are like the people they don't talk, people talk. And people therefore they respect the people in view. Understand that? One of the things I will never know, they never respect people in view.
Absolutely.
And then the other thing now, small country like that, they never for call results. You can tell me that all that day, they never go. So. Come now with that 12 million people and then call results in the same day, don't begin with the results. So I'm not going to think so, therefore before President time or two that I ask you, therefore listen to the people in view. As a government, you don't promise the people that you never for deliver, the people they don't want you. That's it, simple. That's a democracy. The people don't want you. Understand that?
Yes.
So now, they're going to make a lot of promises. In the clear period of make promises, they are not delivering on their promises. So because they don't deliver on their promises, then they are forced to accept the people. And this is like a process. They will make promises. The people don't resist. And the people are ready to resist. No matter they don't fail the people, they don't fail them. These LGBT people cannot fail the people in reality. Now, the Chief Electoral Commission, I don't tell you to do so. Because if not been do so, it will be worse. You understand that? So the point here is, it's a disgrace. Me, I'm not ready for the Chief Electoral Commission and that's it. It will be same day. When I tell you, government, you don't come up small election, how much people, 50,000 people. Don't really say it's 500,000 people, for call election. One position that is not come out. And this now is a wake-up call, say, when electoral commissioners then be, or like the one that they call like the commissioners then get right now for the council votes that we don't pass 100%. And like party agents then for make sure they watch. They make sure they watch. When they disagree, they see 100% then cancel that time station later. The pass 100 then cancel that station later. Any president then cancel that station and call the result and go before. That's what salute for good before, that's what it will be like. Don't go force yourself on the people there. The disgrace for force yourself on people that we do well. And that time country, when are the plus. And the minus now, like the Chief Electoral Commission, are almost 3 days for call one small election result. And you don't take that back again.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Lawrence Fox. I mean, these points where you don't raise on a point where we don't talk about here, so because many people are baffled why election where people vote and not reach 50,000, it take almost days for Ben and call the results. when I just 2 constituencies, and because don't forget, election may happen back in Abo that same day, up in Karena, and up in Moyamba. When a small people then votes, because don't tally all the total people that vote, they not pass 50,000. So remember now, say, wait, so what about when you get for B 2018, when a 132 constituencies then get for votes, for MPs them, for parliament, for presidents and everything. So how will they handle it? How much days it will take? Because go by this, that will take nearly 2 months for me to call results.
Provisional results, the results don't come out. Now they give power to the commissioners that we do on the inside them for look at. We agree with the political parties then. Any time they don't get percent votes, and then they do that. Same the result of conversation they can't damn they will stem for. Whether they damn will stem for. So I don't know what this for that rubbish demand. I know when I know a big pass then you get almost million votes at the same day they get then they get exit pools. Exit pools you know that all win again. You know what I mean? And then look at the government. Don't look at the other side where they vote for. Don't forget what this concept you wanted. And both are issued and they do start people there. Who's kind of rubbish this man? I mean, whoever they rubbish, they get rubbish as well. People that go vote for after each and they call results. They cancel your station when 100%. That's what for me like. When they go start people there. I said that both when they issue that both, they get 30%. When APC they get 30% of both, they're going to give the Google after APC people. Those kind of rubbish this man. You cannot force yourself on people. Democracy like a government of the people, for the people, and by the people. And you come on a manifesto. That manifesto like from the chain. Okay, when I get the manifesto, I promise to reach out. And the people that get to vote, the people that country. I love to let them know that the people in the country. Some of us in the country, and people in the country, and people that they pay the president and everybody that they pay them. You have to listen to the people that wish. Don't come to say like a really can't say peace and tribalism. All that's not the book. It doesn't work. They're not doing according to your manifesto. The people that get for votes against you, not an election. That's why the people that vote APC out because they think APC not do it in their want. Now they bring FSLP come. Because they don't do it in their want, the people that get for vote that come out. So they might not know the people that they get salute. Which they have to get for happy no. That kind of thing, take that, sir.
Okay, then thank you very much, Mr. Fox. Much appreciated. I mean, you highlight very, very key points I will discuss subsequently, but thank you very much. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, the brother don't talk back here, so and many people that don't observe back because really the election will take place, the people who vote, they're not beaucoup. And we know after 5 o'clock when the votes done, now they didn't count. In fact, it not take 1 hour said they don't count all sides. And all the party representatives and they observe and they. So really, they don't tally themselves. Now all the constituency. So people in Bafu say, wait, so if the next say go take all the one, they put them people in together, get all the party representatives together, watch the team them, bring out the boxes them. It could barely take them an hour or 2. And colleagues, because waiting do back where you left that vacuum there for a couple of days, it creates tension because election were hotly contested. When you create a vacuum, that tension is always there. Like where the brother said, Ghana, I think nearly 30 million people, 24 hours the result come out. You know? So I know say yes, maybe lack get resources problem, get manpower problem. But to be honest, not to all of the country, not to half of the country, not just few say no more when the election take place. Or maybe them want use all the land back way up in a Karine, way up in a Nabo, way up in a Moyamba, they want bring all together and call and wanted together. We don't know what's in their own assessment. But the thing is that no more, during that break after that election, that Saturday, the net cam, all man they pull their own results. We see all kinds of results on social media. Saturday, we see even the deputy minister. Sunday, the deputy minister of Interior, in pull results say SFPP win. Now we know say that's not true. You know, all of that, it creates tension, confusion, way unnecessary. Suspicion. No wonder most of the time we get what we call contested elections. Now, all day are 15 years. Because the way we say justice delay is justice denied. So, ladies and gentlemen, again, I want to thank you plenty. We want to deal with me at the chat line and we want to send our opinion, our views them in relation to waiting happen by that election day. You know, people are not fool anymore. Salon n'est pas move ahead. If person one time, you know, one time, politicians not going to control the narrative anymore. The people them they see what's happen. They see the history of constituency 110. So this election, this is not the third term this. They made this election last trip. They see one old minister there among people, them talk them, go na pull in center, go inside the room, them pull the ballot boxes them. So when they not do mass them. What's happened to them people? Nothing not happen. What's happened? The people who don't spend the time, who don't do the campaign, now the losses, then cancel the election. So most of the people where they interact between this platform say, when they then 110 say, they make that election in 2010. Even they've said they're not to APC support them, but they say they go vote for the APC candidates because they see the advantage in pass mark. At one point, the SLPP candidates, they go host to host, they point the opponents and people who know say they're a supporter. Say they go guys and go all they can go Paremba good. And this same lady, they could make that submission earlier on. And they make one allegation, say the president, the former president, go talk them. Load them in jeep. Can stone them. People they say, what? The former president go load no go load. Why the former president go talk them? And they beneath in character. The man is very gentle. You like him or not, but you know, say former president and it's come out very, very gentle, very peaceful person. How that man go talk them for go attack you, Josephine Jackson. He make that frivolous allegation. Up to date, enable confirm if that true or not. So all of those things, people they watch and say, "Bo, this is pass mark." And I see many people and people who are even NGC voters them. Some of them are even SLPP them. They say, no, we're not going to go vote for Josephine Jackson. We're not going to vote for SLPP in this constituency because the advantage is pass mark. Madam Kadi Davis, now the overwhelming winner. So despite all the intimidation, all the challenges we face, because most of them voters them afraid for even come up for go vote, yet still a win the election. That's what don't show the government say, this particular century, so things are moving forward. People are yet open. People are not sleep anymore. So, Papa government, if you want to make people vote for you, you get for do the thing them. We're going to make the people convince, say, yes, this government they do well. No, we vote for them. And we'll electoral system now in country. Yes, people like we will appreciate you now because at least we see a peacefully conducted election. But as I go from Mukola them, there are many other things them more they expect to say, una get for move on, una get for improve. Because this is not the 21st century. We cannot be seen at the back all the time. Now they do something then where people other neighbors they go say, wow, Sarah don't say safe. They move forward though. They say they do thing them. And the electionary process is very, very important, ladies and gentlemen. Very, very important. And as I can round up now for this program, I want to make this submission. Say, NEC, what you want to do so, some of you appreciate. We know so we are doing our best. We expect much though, much better. Because if we go for do national election, there are 132 constituencies in Sierra Leone at present. And also at the same time, they conduct a presidential election. We want to think about that. How we are going to conduct that election day? The kind of power what we are going to need. This not need no more 100 or 2. How many NAC officials we are going to need? We have to begin think about all that mechanism there. Begin see what thing for be the cost. And if we have to train them people and they begin train them. And we have to know say NAC. We are the commissioners them. The country they now in our hand. You guys are key players in that country. Una for do una job for God and for our country. If we're able to conduct peaceful, fair, and transparent election in our country, we country go move forward. I will make that submission there. Because what you do, the politician them or the political parties them, then go no say, if I do the wrong thing, the people then go kick me out. So that go urge them for men and work hard for deliver for the people. So una the neck commissioners them. All this burden, it then on our aid. Now, una the people them, we get the chance to move that country forward. We know say, now we country always people are suspicious of this yuki, this corruption business because of people them money business. But sometimes in the way they're in a certain position, think them, look them, assess them. Say yes, despite all of these things, God there and the people in there, my country there, make us stand tall. History go judge you tomorrow. Because the way I make that submission, and I believe in it, that if we are getting proper electioneering process in our country, Sierra Leone move forward. There's no doubt about it, ladies and gentlemen. Because what you do, the politician will do the right thing. They don't say, I'm not going to get away for go lean per neck or do anything, or cook or do anything. If the people don't vote for me, I will go out. So you go think, you go recollect, say, but what I need for do, for letting people them vote for me. Yes, then go do that thing. Then go do the right thing. But only if we the next commissioners them, when they run the election them, Tinga one, for make sure they say the election them free and fair. Fairness, very, very paramount, ladies and gentlemen. And again, I want next now to call on a press conference. Now we condemn the so-called ministers them, when they go by election, go create chaos there, when they're not supposed for the day. It no matter if you're a minister of what, we all are the same law they govern in that country there. If me on an ordinary person, I'm not allowed for go there, if I'm not going for go vote, you say not for allow for go there. You're not an observer, or you're not a representative for your party there. You're not for go there. If it's wrong, ain't not for the happen. And again, neck, I want to look at the speed of doing things. Because they say justice delay is justice denied. Not a faith for mechanism in place for us to improve on speed. Because the way we conduct the election, yes, it go on peacefully in a free tongue. Because Gago must say places in Bo, there was violence there. Bo no able confirm that was alleged. But a free tongue, we see I'm saying peaceful. So we hope say this could be a stepping stone. This will not get a platform for build on, so that the people will get confidence now, so that the country will get confidence now. And again, we as an objective platform now, we want to congratulate the candidates who win the election, the APC candidates, Madam Khadijatu Davis. Like when somebody be say earlier on, the lady is very, very steadfast. It don't face so many things. But it's not the one. And make sure say nobody no bully him out of the process. Nobody no bully him out of the process. It's not for him people. And now with God in your help, it don't become victorious. So we congratulate them. And also congratulate the other candidates who win an unexpected places, they will not submit them. And we congratulate the Sierra Leone people waiting up for votes so that people will read their voices them. We condemn the people who are saying do violence on side, who are able to confirm it, but if that's what they do, we condemn them outrightly. We condemn the so-called ministers when they distribute fake information, when they know say that's not true, and then they hold position of responsibility, we condemn them. We condemn ministers or people in authority when they go interfere by the process when they're not supposed to do one. That is completely not uncalled for and not for happen at all. So, ladies and gentlemen, fellow Sierra Leoneans, I want to thank you plenty for this short emergency broadcast where I met today for talk about this election. And going forward, this now is civic duty, and this platform Therefore, we know all as Sierra Leoneans, we're going to continue for making them program here for discuss the issue they are so. We are not enemies. We all are friends, we all are brother and sister in that country. We're not plenty. We're not allowed to treat yourself as short. We can agree for disagree peacefully. We're not for go on blows for that. We're not for fight yourself, do all kind of bad thing against ourselves. Because we honor brothers and sisters indeed. So family, I want to honor all thank you for all what you don't do, the constant support we want to give to this platform. And also, we stay tuned, 9 o'clock, another program, they can at this particular platform, when I for look at that protest against Umaru Fofana. And it will be a very, very interesting discussion as well. So we stay tuned for that program as well. But most important, I want to remind you now, the 19th of this month, December, we will celebrate with 3-year anniversary where this platform on day where they broadcast online. So we get eminent personalities in. We go join with the topic na social media a revolution. We want to look how the platform of social media will benefit we, how we use them for the benefit of we country with people that they go against we. So very interesting program, very outstanding speaker that will gather today. So please, the 19th, 6 p.m. with the broadcaster program there simultaneously. Now so many different platforms there. We're not going to watch on YouTube, na Facebook, na MSTV, many platforms there. With the broadcast them. So that many people are going to watch them from so many different angles. Because now we anniversary celebration. So family, I want to tell them once again, taking plenty, and I want to tell the people them, especially in that constituency 110 and the other side of them votes, thank you plenty. We now keep up the good work, for work together, sensitize ourselves, make sure say we electionary in process, they come and go peacefully. That UK business, that corruption business by election, no will fight for left hand. Let election always be free and fair. The person that the people want, many able vote for him, so that the politician will earn the votes of the people, and they will respect the people, and they will do the right thing for the country. So family, una thank you very much. Una bye-bye, and una stay tuned for 9 o'clock for the following program. God bless you all, and God bless who beloved country Sierra Leone. And I want to left una before I go. I want to play again this music for now, because that the music this way be the rain during this election yasu, where we see the first lady and make this music popular, because instead they dance this music, although some people criticize, some people not criticize, but we not say anything in relation to that, because we believe say everybody gets young right for do what you want to do. So now the music this now listen them again.